I'm in a new decade of my life. I began it this year. I look around my life and I don't recognize it anymore. Is it that it's that bad? And that's why I don't recognize it? Or what exactly is the reason? Well, I'm confirming it to you. It's not that bad. It's just because this is not what I ordered. I had a plan, and I've always had one. And I think we all do, don't we? Somewhere between who I was at 17, making promises, big promises to myself, and who I am right now, is sitting right in this room. It's here with me. But those plans, they quietly just died. Sadly, nobody told me I was allowed to grieve about all that. Like, we've always known that grief means mourning something that you can point to. You can grieve about losses, things I can say. It's this one and this one. I just lost it. Grieve for people, grieve for funerals, for breakups, a career. That is what we have been taught that grief looks like since eternity. Things that actually happened. But how do I get to grieve something that never had a chance to exist in the first place? What am I really mourning? What am I sad about? What am I feeling that I lost in my life at this moment, in this phase? How can I possibly explain that to people and make them understand that it is almost or exactly the same feeling, just as the feeling of losing someone you loved? I don't know. The version of myself that was supposed to be here right now, how do I grieve that? And as I'm talking about all this, I can feel the emotions stirring up. They are coming up. And if you're keen enough, you can feel the blockage in my nose. It's happening, guys. It's happening. What is that version? The career, the relationship, the confidence, the business, the beautiful circle, the feeling of having it all together, here and now, with me at this point in my life. The thing is, unfortunately, I'm still waiting on all of that. I thought by now I would be a big creator, content creator. I have loved doing this. At first, when I was younger, I didn't have a name for it. It was not even that famous. I got inspired by people like Trudy, people like Anthony O'Neill, and other big, great creators. And I thought, well, once I'm done with my school, that's gonna be me. And I've worked for it. I can't say I haven't really worked for it. I have prayed, I have invested, and I have worked for it every single day for as long as I can remember. I have a main channel, Miss on a Mission. It took me years of hard work, years of whatever investment, be it time, be it money, whatever resources really you could think of. Before Miss on a Mission became successful, I had given a chance to the same course 4 other channels. I just wanted to find a way around it. How is it done? I'm confident, yes, but let me build the confidence to talk in front of a camera. Let me build the confidence to talk to an audience that is on the other side of my screen. And just when I hit the threshold to start my success journey on this platform, no sooner had I just hit that threshold, I just got demonetized. Well, life isn't fair, is it? That was a big blow. It took me out. I haven't recovered to date. The career. Imagine starting a new decade with nothing, and I mean nothing. Lost my job. I just did. I have exhausted my little savings. I don't have a space that belongs to me and only me. I have traded my space for survival. And when I look at the world right now, it doesn't seem like it's getting better. So, what happens when this is your life? And yet, at the back of our minds, we have this voice, societal voice, that keeps on telling us, that keeps on ringing. You are a failure. You're not good enough. You're less worthy. You're not valuable because you are not where you are supposed to be at this point in your life. I recently did away with my TikTok account. It was doing amazing. I even had I came up with a community, and I just dismantled. A community was formed. I didn't come up with it, but a community was formed from my work, from that account. And I just dismantled and everything because of my mental health. And it's because there's a lot of noise, and if you're not careful enough, you will end up comparing yourself to people that you don't even know. So I said, I think it's time I took a very long break from that app. On the flip side, I tend to look at things and I think, or maybe I was just scared of being successful finally, because it was starting to look good. People had started consulting me on things, on serious matters. Maybe it was time, but I got scared. Maybe my nervous system is not as prepared as I think it is, and doing away with it maybe was me sabotaging the entire thing. But my ego self, probably it's not, probably it's the subconscious mind or the logic self tells me, but wait, still you're not where you are supposed to be. You don't have the things that you had planned for at this time in your life. And I had been carrying all these feelings without a name for them. I couldn't outrightly give it the name grief for a very long time. Because when you look at your life and you think time is ticking and it's not what I was thinking it was going to be, and you're in this rush, you're trying to compete with life, you're competing against life, and you don't get it right even then. There's this quiet, low-grade sadness that follows you around, and that is what I had been running around carrying without a name, but I finally figured it out. It's just grief, and it's grief for the life that I thought I would have by now. To end this, I would ask you, if you watch this video, kindly subscribe. And when you're doing so, I want you to think you are supporting a stranger. You are holding up their hand with the aim of enabling them, helping them to cross to the other side. You're helping someone that is struggling internally, and they have so little hope, and the light inside them is almost going dark completely. And you're vouching for them, you're cheering on them, and you're praying and hoping that they can make it. They could only make it to the other side. Kindly subscribe, comment, leave me a comment, leave me a word of encouragement, share your story, share a piece of your story. Probably we are in the same predicament. Probably you were there sometimes back and you maneuvered, and you have a very different kind of life right now. Share your word of encouragement, inspire me, tell me something. And if you are going through the same thing, I want you to know you're not alone. I might not be anywhere to even give you a pat and cry together with you, but I want you to believe that we are all connected. We are connected. We are one. Doesn't matter where the part of the world that you are in, just know we are in this together. Hang in there. Maybe come back to this video, go back, look for whatever motivation, inspiration. At this point for me, I'm not really looking for motivation as such, but rather inspiration. I've struggled to leave the house. I haven't left the house in weeks, and so I find solace in listening to inspiring stories of people online. YouTube, I watch movies that are uplifting, that are going to uplift my spirit, that they are going to give just a little ignition to my soul, to my spirit. It has taken me forever to even do a video on my YouTube, for my YouTube channel, but here we are today. It's literally 7 a.m. People left at home for work, and I decided to clean up after myself. And today I had the courage. Today I had not even the courage, I had the strength to get up and do this video. And perhaps I won't even have a goal anymore moving forward. Perhaps I won't have any more plans, but rather I'll just go with the flow. Perhaps I'll just look forward to what life has for me. I'll just look forward to the next day. Or maybe I'll have a plan once again, because there's no menu for this. But all in all, I am here, and I showed up today, and I'm hanging in here for you, for me, for the future me. And I hope you stick around and we pray for each other. I was your favorite host, Linda, and this is Vulnerably Yours. Until the next one, I'll catch you then. Bye.